Good evening, everybody. Back here with just a regular old Zarker JS45 greenbelt lock. A good intro lock to learn disc detainer picking. Going to take this and turn all those discs clockwise real fast because Zarkers are really good about binding up tightly if you try to pick them counter, clockwise. Instead of starting counterclockwise going against the tensioning. So one thing you need to be very careful with these, with the Sparrows pick, is you only grab that first disc. If you grab any more than that first disc, you're probably not going to get that lock open if that second disc is more than a zero cut. Now, I don't believe this one is. I don't think there's going to be any counter rotation required, just looking at that key. But we'll jump right in and see what we can do. I'm going to try to get my pick in place. You can see my little red mark on my Sparrows working a little bit. So that should be the full cut right there on the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I'm turning to make sure everything is all the way over. And then I'm checking for the gate. So what I'm doing is I'm feeling for that disc to turn a little bit. Now the Sparrows is not perfectly even inside of that disc, so there is a little give where you hit the disc on either side. So what I'm making sure of is that that thing is inside of a gate, and I can feel it turning slightly both sides real easily. So I know that first one is in the gate. Then we're going to move right up to the second disc. We're going to grab it, and you see, and I touch it and it's not moving, so I need to start to pick it a little bit, and boom, it just popped right in, and now I can feel that thing moving slightly. Really easy, so I know it's in the gate now. Grab the next one, we're going to do the same thing, don't over tension. There it is, I just felt that thing. You can see that little red mark, it really goes from moving slowly, all of a sudden it goes boom. And that's that gate in there because the tension just let up off of that, and I can feel it turning a little bit, and I try to just make sure it sets in the middle. I go grab the next one, and they should already be in gates, and I'm just looking, and it does feel like it's there. Grab that next one. It should already be in the gates, and knowing Zarkers, there's no false gates on a Zarker, so I'm not looking for any. And so when I do feel a gate, it's going to be a true gate. So when I come here to this last one, it should be my last one I need to pick right here. I'm trying to get into that last disc right there. Need to make sure my pick stays nice and straight down the barrel. And let's just see here. I may have missed it. Skipped right over it and went straight to the... Okay, let's see if that is it. No, that one's going to be that zero cut. And it is possible I am on two discs. If I am, I will not pick up that last disc, so I just kind of move my pick back a little bit, and there it is. And boom, there it is, it just opened. That was a good lesson right there, because I thought I was only on one disc, but I was actually on the first two discs in there, and I got to the end of my pick, and I couldn't find that last cut, which was right here on that key, because my tensioner was into that disc, so I couldn't pick it. Well, now, of course, this lock is open now. And we just picked it, but I had to make sure that I said, wait a minute, something's wrong here. I was actually on that, and you can see how slightly turned that last disc is. And so my pick was just in slightly too far, and I was grabbing two discs, and like I said at the beginning, if you grab two, it will prevent you from picking it. And so make sure, you're counting your disc as you go through, along with your key here. Also helps you a lot to learn that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is my tensioning disc. And I got to number 6, and you heard me thought, wait a minute, that should be it right there, and I couldn't get into it, and you see me struggling, and I figured that my pick must be in too far. So I had to back my pick off a little bit to stay only on number 1 and allow my pick to get in there to that number 6 disc, and just counter rotate it just a little bit, put it right into that gate, and she opened right up. So anyway, I hope this helps you out. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. I hope that helps you out in learning how to pick a Zarker and any other Greenbelt disc detainer lock. So guys, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Have a good night.